Hello and welcome to another week with Mary's Dreamtime Messages. Thanks for joining me this week again. How did you go last week with the two animals that we pulled out? With Emu, I Am Wise, letting us know that we were taking on some more responsibility within the family, and by doing that we were finding out about something that maybe previously became lost. And so, that was bringing back some more clarity and helping us to see something about ourselves that we didn't know about before. And so, that may take a little bit of time to reach that kind of understanding, but continue to focus on what that is, and it'll surely come about for you. And the other card that we pulled out was with Turtle, I Am Confident. And it's been like a whole year since we got that card, and so that's pretty special. It contains such a powerful message, letting us know that we are getting stronger through the movement of something that is emotional during this time, and we come out a lot stronger and have more strength when we can face what that is. And you may be not ready to face that at this time, but you soon will be, and when you do, it will bring a lot of power and confidence into what you're doing in your life. And so we're starting a brand new week again, and it's going to be starting the 9th of September and running until the 15th. And so, as I mentioned before last week, this month is Red Kangaroo Moving Forward month. And so, that kind of sets the tone for the month and gives us a backdrop to everything else that we're going to be dealing with, to do with the cards, the Dreamtime cards. The Dreamtime Kangaroo is in the Dreamtime card deck, and it speaks about letting go of anything from that's not serving us anymore. It may be to do with a situation that we're coming out of, or that we've been going through. And so, because the kangaroo can only move forward, it can't go backwards. And so that is the message of the red kangaroo, which is really powerful message as well. And so down below in the description box, I'm going to be or the comment box, I'm going to be putting a link to our September competitions. And so I finally managed to put those up now. And so we're running 2 competitions for this month, and also giving away free art. And so the important thing about getting in your orders for this month is that we only have a limited amount of free art. And so when you spend a certain amount, you automatically you can get a free dolphin and baby art. And so that has only just hit the online store, so we only have a couple of those in stock. And so if you do get your order in this month and you receive the dolphin art, then that means that we haven't run out. And so also, if you're wanting the dolphin art, it's important just to make a note when you're placing your order, or send through a message to me letting me know. And so so that's the most important thing about this month, is the free art, and getting your hands on the free art for this month, because we only have limited amount. So and that piece of art will be great for anyone that is about to give birth to a baby, or somebody that has children, or for yourself if you hold great regard for mother and baby, and so I do paint a lot of mother and baby animals, and so I think it says a lot about how much we value having that in our lives, and so having that nurturing aspect. And so it's been the first time that I've painted the dolphins and babies, and so that is what, and that piece of art has only just hit the store a couple of days ago, and so I will leave the link in the description box for everybody. And so so that's some exciting news for this week. And so let's have a look and see the two animals that are going to be guiding us this week in the Dreamtime card deck. And in the background you can probably see the white cockatoos, and this one is actually a large canvas print. There's only like a couple of really large canvas prints in the rectangular size, and this is one of them, and another one that I'm going to be featuring as well soon. But this one is called Together We Will Work Our Way Through This, and I think it's called Believe, that one, believing in love. And so this one I did a couple of a number of years ago, in 2021. I think we may have been in lockdown at that time, but this one is one of a kind of this one that I've painted, and it's because it has all the colors and the animals in this one as well. And so I wanted to feature this one because this is actually the large canvas print it's nearly 1 meter in size, this one. And I'm going to also leave the link in the description box of this one as well, so you can check that one out too. And so let's have a look and see the two animals that are going to be guiding us. If the Dreamtime card deck makes a great gift for somebody that's really hard to buy for. And so you've got your 2-part box and your 100-page guidebook, and you've got your 36 glossy cards with the golden edge foil. And so leading up to Christmas, you can never get enough of these products, such as the Dreamtime card deck as a gift for somebody special, because it has everything. It has the booklet and the cards, and it also has the little box that it goes inside of. And so now's like the perfect time to be getting Christmas presents as well, because Christmas can be our busiest time of the year, and so getting items sent on time is going to be really impossible, because everybody comes to me at the same time going, can I get this week, at the same week? And so it just makes it really like hard when you have a lot of people doing that. So so now is like the best time, just before it starts to get busy, to start thinking about your Christmas gifts. And that way there's not going to be any hold up with postage as well, and any hold-ups in postage will be smoothed out well before Christmas. And so so that's just letting everybody know that it's that Christmas is right around the corner now. And so let's have a look and see the two animals that are going to be guiding us this week. And the first animal that we pulled out is with Ancestral Bee, I am grateful, letting us know when I acknowledge the magic of pure divine love that is within me, I feel blessed and I'm grateful for everything in my life. And so the bee is number 27 card, and so we can find that one in the guidebook on page 67. And so just having a look here, yeah, on page 67. And so there is a hidden treasure guiding you to take a huge leap forward into the unknown. Make the magic of your light stronger and expand it out into the world. Your life is filled with the magic of your newfound nectar. And so, you know, that's really interesting, letting us know about making a forward movement into the unknown. And so it's not always an easy thing to do, but, you know, it's highly beneficial to you right now. And so the purpose of the bee represents aspects and qualities of ourselves that we learn about over time. Learning about ourselves can be like uncovering a treasure trove of information and can guide us in the decisions we make so that we can evolve in the best and highest possible way. And so, is there a point in your life that you remember the simple and most pleasurable things in your life? It's time to bring it back now in order to overcome any adversity that you may be feeling this week. And so experiencing the action step for you this week to do with Ancestral Bee is experiencing the simple things is like a state of mind we want to get back to have been trying to reach for some time. This was a time for us where there was no restrictions or conditions placed upon us to harmonize us, where there was no restrictions and conditions placed upon us. This is what nature teaches us to remember again and teaches us to harmonize our life, balancing out pain we experience when we begin to grow into an adult. When we can understand our pain more, we become closer to reaching the state of mind again, simply because the pain is no longer controlling our lives and we become free from its restrictions. I certainly think that this is worth striving for, don't you? And so you could be feeling unwilling or disappointed or feeling really hopeless. You know, they're the feelings that on a negative front. You may be feeling those emotions this week. And so, you know, Ancestral Bee is telling us not to despair and that we can always turn these negative feelings that we're feeling into a positive by feeling confident about what you're doing and taking charge and responsibility for your what you want to achieve and recognizing your own inner magic. And so which is really important for you. And you know, so that is the first card that we pulled out this week about being grateful with Ancestral Bee. And yeah, I know that it's not always easy to feel confident or positive when we're feeling hopeless inside. And so you know, I think something that would be very helpful as well this week is to write in your journal about the things that you feel grateful for. And you know, this can start to turn into a habit if you want to, by doing it, you know, say you know, half an hour before you go to bed or half an hour after you wake up, you know. And so it's just one of the little habit that you can get into to, you know, begin to focus your mind on the things that you know are bringing in the happiness for you. And you know, the more that we focus on those, the more that we can compound them into something that continues to draw more of these things towards us when we are focusing on those things over and over again. And so that's something also to be mindful about when we are feeling grateful about the things that have come into our life. And so that are happening at this point in time. The other card that we pulled out is with Dragonfly. I am blissful. When I give myself time to recharge, I become calm and energy flows naturally into bliss. And so we may be feeling a bit stressed or scattered this week, and so it's important to just, stop and pause for a moment and slow down a little. And the Dragonfly is number 5, and so card, and we can find that one on page 23. And so the Dragonfly also helps us to show us what type of pattern we are trying to transform during this time. And it could be something that's connected to family or someone you were close to. Maybe you're just wanting to focus more on yourself so that you can slow down enough to understand more and about more and this pattern so that you can transform this pattern. And so, when we're in a pattern, we don't really realize, because we're just kind of making the cogs turn on this pattern that we're trying to transform. And so we may not even be conscious about this pattern that we're in at the moment. And so sometimes it can involve stepping out of our comfort zone in order to understand this more. And so the purpose is, when we allow more time to relax, we can understand more, and this leads to flashes of insight. If you practice this relaxation mode for yourself, it will feel like you're going really fast due to the fact that you have more of an open understanding of yourself, which allows you to make the necessary changes you want that will propel yourself forward. This puts you in more control over your destiny and what direction you want to take with it, which could lead you to more areas of transformation within your life, or in relation to your connection with others. Because when we're transforming these older negative patterns, that opens up more room for new opportunities and new people to come into your life. And so the guidance this week for you is just to go with the flow right now, but remember to slow yourself down enough so that you are allowing for the awakening to occur on a much deeper level, for the understanding to come. And the action step this week to do with Dragonfly: let go of all doubts and trust in what comes next. And if you're feeling indecisive, slow down, relax and breathe, and the answer will come. So you may be feeling negative emotions such as scattered or doubtful or indecisive this week to do with Dragonfly. And so they're all normal to be feeling that, especially to do with the Dragonfly. And so the positive you can always turn around by focusing on freedom, trusting everything that's happening during this time, and knowing that you're awakening to something that's much more than what was limiting you in the past. And so that is the message of Dragonfly. And so we got 2 insects this week, and so and they're not just any insects. So we've got a full plate this week with these 2. And so the first one that we pulled out is with Ancestral Bee, letting us know that when you acknowledge the magic and pure divine love that is within you, you feel blessed and grateful for everything in your life. And so, it's really important to, point out to yourself about the things that you've gained up until this point and that you feel happy and proud about and grateful about. And, just focusing on the simple things will help you get through this week and continue to keep your spirits high. And the other card we pulled out is with Dragonfly, letting you know that when I give myself time to recharge, I become calm and energy flows naturally into bliss. So there's going to be a lot of activity this week to do with any negative patterns that may be resurfacing. So it's important to slow right down. And by doing that, you're going to be able to see a really good perspective about this situation, and and even a breakthrough to do with this as well. And so I hope you have a wonderful week with these 2, and I'll see you again next week. Don't forget to check out the prizes and the competitions and freebies for this month down the bottom in the description box. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I upload videos every Sunday and Monday. And I hope you have a wonderful week, guys. See you again next week. Bye.